They don't feel stronger than everyone else. In fact, many of them feel tired more often, doubt themselves more deeply, and question their choices more intensely than the people who give up early. That's the contradiction. The people who never quit aren't driven by endless motivation or confidence. They keep going while feeling unsure, unready, and emotionally stretched. They don't wait to feel powerful. They move forward while feeling weak. So here's the uncomfortable question when things get hard for you. Do you stop because you can't continue or because continuing threatens the way you see yourself? Psychology tells us that quitting is rarely about lack of ability. It's about identity protection. According to self-concept theory, humans are wired to protect their sense of who they are. When a goal starts challenging our self-image, I'm smart, I'm talented, I'm capable, failure feels like an attack on identity, not just an outcome. Most people quit at the exact moment their ego feels exposed. Not because the task is impossible, but because continuing would force them to confront uncertainty about who they are. People who never quit relate to struggle differently. They don't interpret difficulty as evidence of personal failure. Carol Dweck's research on growth mindset explains this shift. For them, effort isn't a signal of inadequacy, it's a signal of engagement. When progress slows, they don't think, "This means I'm not good enough." They think, often unconsciously, "This is what the process feels like." That subtle cognitive reframe changes everything. Pain stops being personal. Another layer comes from identity-based motivation theory. People persist longer when their actions align with who they believe they are becoming, not who they already are. Quitters act to protect their current identity. Non-quitters act to build a future one. They tolerate discomfort because they see struggle as temporary and identity as unfinished. They don't ask, "Is this proving who I am?" They ask, "Is this shaping who I'm becoming?" Attachment psychology adds a deeper emotional explanation. Many people quit when stress activates a fear response, fear of rejection, failure, or abandonment. Those with avoidant patterns withdraw to regain emotional safety. Those with anxious patterns burn out seeking reassurance. But people who persist often develop a secure internal attachment to their own goals. They don't need constant validation. They regulate their emotions instead of obeying them. Emotional regulation research shows that the ability to sit with discomfort without reacting is one of the strongest predictors of long-term success. Persistence is less about willpower and more about nervous system tolerance. There's also conditioning at work. Behavioral psychology shows that humans repeat behaviors that are rewarded quickly and abandon those that aren't. People who never quit train themselves to accept delayed rewards. They learn to associate effort itself with meaning, not just results. Over time, their brain stops demanding immediate feedback. This is why they appear calm under pressure. Their dopamine system isn't dependent on quick wins. If you look closely, you'll notice something else. They don't romanticize suffering. They don't tell themselves they're special for enduring pain. They simply refuse to let temporary emotional states make permanent decisions. When motivation disappears, they rely on identity, routine, and emotional discipline instead. They don't feel unstoppable. They feel committed. So the real difference isn't resilience or toughness. It's interpretation. One group sees resistance as a signal to stop, the other sees it as part of the path. And that difference, repeated quietly over time, is what separates those who quit from those who never do. And if this made you pause and look at your own patterns a little more honestly, subscribe to Reverse World not for motivation, but for understanding how the mind, identity, and behavior really work beneath the surface.